Hello, my Scorpio Sagittarius. My Scorpitarius. My Saggios. It's Sagittarian Truth Seeker here, and I am here with your love reading, Mercury retrograde edition for the month of July 2019. All right, let's go ahead and get started, guys. Oh my God, the intuitive message before the cards is quite clear and crazy. All right, we have an issue. We have an issue. So these are your oracle of vision. You have one, and I had two different energies pop out because that's exactly what we're dealing with this Two of Cups in reverse. Personalities are clashing. Wants are clashing. Directions are clashing. Okay, because two is a close bond, a connection, aiming for the same goal, wanting to go in the same direction. In reverse, we're separating for some type of reason, and the reason is right here. We have, that's crazy, the dogs are barking like at each other because this is exactly what I'm feeling right now. This person, this energy with this card is so self-obsessed. They have mirrors all over the place. They have a picture of them here. They have a picture of them there. They have a mirror. Anywhere that they walk, they're going to see their own reflection. This is self-obsession to the max, okay? This is more of a selfish card. Worrying about me, my interest, where I'm going, what I want to do, okay? This is a very big thing of self-interest and delusion. Of feeling like nothing else really matters right now but me, myself, and I. But this is being like overly obsessed with yourself, so you may be missing a lot of things. This reading goes however, okay? But this is one person, and I feel like this is the other person. This is a card of sincerely caring about another person. This is selfless with selfish. This is where the incompatibility lies. Okay? Even if it's within the relationship, somebody is doing something for themselves versus somebody is doing something for the both of them. Big issue right there. All right, so let's go ahead and go. And we do have detaching from results, and some of you, this is going to be a really testy time for this whole connection. Because the bottom line is somebody, the person who is self-obsessed, or you feel like everything just has to go their way, they do care. Okay? They do care about the relationship, but the way that they're handling it, they need to see their shadow energy that they're using. They need to see the traits that they are using to get this relationship to go past. But it's throwing it off. Because the Two of Cups is a beautiful card regardless, but because there is a bond or connection between two people, but the differences are taking over everything else. Whew. All right, mouthful. Let's go ahead and get started. So let's see your energy. Page of Cups. Guess what? That makes you vulnerable. That makes you open to possibilities of being taken advantage of. It is a good card to have. That means you are receptive and open and flexible to compromise and things like that, but also with this pure childlike energy that does have a high level of vulnerability to let somebody kind of walk over you. Be careful with that. Or to be like, oh, cool, we can do it your way. That's fine. We can do that. If that's what you want, not healthy. That is not a healthy type of relationship to have with anybody. Just let them having it their way to be able to connect with somebody. So make sure that we're not doing that. Okay, so what are you thinking at this time? All right, we're starting something new. Well, there's a new agreement here. We're having some crushes. Somebody is stuck on an ex. Different values and beliefs. I feel like that's the big clash we're dealing with there. And then we have a soulmate. Soulmate is still the Two of Cups, but you can have different views and values with your soulmate. But if it's really pure, then it will come together, because what type of soulmate this is, if you're dealing with that, is a teacher soulmate, which means you will learn from them and they will learn from you. This will cause tension within a relationship. They will feel like, I'm the teacher, I have more experience or education than you do. You're the student, and that's not what it's supposed to be. It's passive, submissive, dominant, aggressive. It's just, whew, it's crazy energy, and I feel it. I'm starting to feel like I'm about to sweat. It's hot energy. Y'all gotta find a balance. All right, so the outside, look at that. Who, no wonder. This is a person who, you know, they are on the go. They are busy. You can't tell them anything. You know, they're very passionate about everything that they feel. This is a I'm right energy. And just telling you the delicacy of a Page of Cups and a Knight of Wands, that Knight of Wands will just whoosh right over. Be careful, okay? You guys connect, but then there are a lot of differences. So let's see what is going on with them. Maturity. Look at that. Neglecting issues. I'm telling you, I don't care if it's vice versa, however it goes. Somebody is very into them. Uh-oh, we got somebody still exploring their options. That's why I said it's like one person may just kind of want to do their own thing, but still want to be connected to you. And then another person really wants to work for something, like work for a common goal. Also, slow to love. This person has commitment issues, probably due to past situations. But there's also a level where they don't know how, okay? This may be a person who has been single for a long time, or when it comes to relationships, they just don't get too attached, you know? And what's crazy here is you guys really will have a true connection. And it would take them to really level up and get out of the ego and get into the soul in order for you guys to truly come together, okay? Yep, so the energy of the reading, it is free. Okay. Universe, what are we talking? Yep, look at that. This is freedom, and this is, I wouldn't say this is not freedom, but this is an agreement, this is a contract, this is a union. But like I said, you see the Hierophant here? Teacher. Teaching, learning, connection of both people who could be totally different, but you do have an inner bond. What this is going to cause for, the whip pokes out to me, discipline. Discipline. That's what this is going to take. Could be a very undisciplined energy. This is, I'm going to do what I want to. This is like Aquarius type of energy. I'm free to do whatever I want. Nobody can tell me what to do. I'm going in this direction. You can't, you know, you really can't fix that. But what we're needing to do, somebody needs to come down to earth. Okay? So this is a unit that could be here. This is like a student starting off, and now you're about to go to school. So this is where kind of that teacher soulmate comes into place. It's time for you to go to school. It's time for you to learn the basics of a relationship, how to move forward, how you work things out. If you get mad, not just to run away, not just to close the door, not just to ignore me, but to equally communicate with me so we can get things through, okay? The basics. Having to get to the basics, yep. Look at that. Soulmate steel energy coming, connection energy, familiarity. That's kind of how you guys bond, is your likenesses, your opposites making you repel at this time. But trying to get these emotions balanced at the same time. None of you are just deeply intense into the relationship, but this has very great potential. It really does. What has happened in the past? Somebody has decided to waken up out of a peaceful time. Ready to move, because we do have new soul contract for you. This is a clean slate. So we have a clean slate. And it's on your end. This gives you a lot of control to choose what you want to do and where you want to go, but at the same time, yes, we have that innocence. Yes, we have that youth. But remember, don't let somebody come in and you go back to a lesson. Or you go back to where there's some type of domination over you. You have the capability now to more so determine how something goes. Okay? Yep, from being bound to a situation, somebody is now free. That is really, really good, actually. But then you jump into somebody who is obsessed with themselves and they got to get it together. Whew. All right, so a disagreement is coming. An incident is going to come, and it's going to be a big test for the both of you, because these are polar opposite, baby. These are polar opposite type of connections, but deep down inside, y'all have some type of past life duties to each other here. Okay? But yeah, some of you are not going to really expect this at all. This person or these people on the outside, they just feel like they can do whatever they want, and that's not going to be the case with you. Hopefully, you put your foot down, okay? But, you know, as the time being, we're not going to fully get like a clear mindset about this. Some of you are going to just have, you know, you're just going to detach from this whole thing and continue to keep going. And it's going to be a surprise for somebody else, and that's when they come back. Because the full energy is like, I really don't care. You know, I care, but I don't care. Like, I can be in this, but I can also walk away and go do something else. You know? It's really like that. And so somebody does something really surprising, causes confusion, but then somebody comes back and wants to act right. That's how I feel like this is, whether it's something new or old, but they see, okay, I can't get over on this person. Let me get right. Yep. And it's telling you, if you have to, walk away from the person. Okay, it's going to come back up. Just to let you know, it's going to come back up, but it's going to teach somebody something about themselves. Like how not to be so selfish and to think about us instead of just you. It's a valuable lesson there. Okay? But if you choose to go in a total different way, say, hey, I don't even want this. Like I said, we do have other options that you have available to you. Okay? You got people who like you. You know, you got an ex. I don't know if you want them. But you have a lot of people surrounding you at this time. So it's what you want to do. But this person comes back around for a second chance. Even if it's new. Like a person may text you and be like, you know, they won't say they're sorry or anything, but then they'll try a lot harder. Okay? All right, guys, that's what I'm seeing for you. Have a blessed one.